Testing, testing. One more brief announcement. If anyone has the Game Genie Invisible code handy, bring it on up to us. That'd be very helpful. Thank you.
I'm live right now. This is a microphone, and I'm saying words.
Good job. Yeah, so I'm going to vacate.
All right, we're going to get started in about 10 minutes. Our first group of speedrunners up on stage. We're going to have Corey on. We're going to have Dave Lopez. We're going to have Chris Tang. We're going to have Lars. So head on up there so we can get the cameras going, get nice and set up and make it look nice and pretty. Okay, can we get our group 1 players up on stage? You can see the bracket up on the big screen. We need to get the cameras set, so if we can have our players be pretty little models for our wonderful crew to make the stream look good, it'd be great. Thanks, guys. So we need a Dilo, we need a Chris Tang, we need a Lars. I see Kowser. Chris Tang to the stage, please. Mr. Chris Tang. We have to boom you, sir. We need to...
PEDER. Yeah. So he's on.
Yes.
Peter.
Peter's playing Dr. Mario.
Peter, P-E-T-E-R? Yeah. Chris Tang around? We are still looking for Chris Tang. Chris Tang, please come to the stage. Robin is filling in on the role of Chris Tang for the moment. It's only a model. Yes, thanks.
But my hair kind of covers it, right? Frick. Well, then this chair. I think this looks really good for Kelser. That's a great look. That's all we need.
Cal Lixer. There's some good buzz. So is this? Are we broadcasting these live, or are these just going to be recorded?
I think these are live.
These are going to be live. Like these are going to be
This
streamed.
is on, so the main stage is on Classic Tetris, and
Right.
the side stage is on Classic Tetris 2.
Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming. Tell my friends.
I don't know how much he does online. So he does a lot of like swap meet, kind of resale, estate sale stuff. And I think he has like specialties, so it's like sound equipment, so that's kind of his background. But obviously this kind of gear is out there.
I've got a CRT, so like the hard part's done.
Okay. That is the heavy part.
And I've got it.
So you just need the NES.
We'll see about getting a good.
I'll do it.
We got 700 viewers already.
Psyched, man.
Facebook. Okay.
He's doing mine now, so if you need.
We'll keep it. All right, do we have a referee for the speed run?
Yeah, is it 219 or through 19?
Good question.
Oh.
Are we through 19 or up to 19? Are we playing through 19 or up to level 19? Do we know how through 19 or what's the line total? 190? So it starts. Everybody starts at level 0, and we go to level 19. So when they hit the lines, correct? 190. 190. Level 19. Yep. That's weird for me. If you guys Yeah, 190 lines is level 19. Just put the controller down. Hit it, we have a winner, and that's it. Just take it. I'll do a time. I gotta stop watching. Okay. Oh, I see. Four splits. They're not gonna.
Wait, what? It's not just best of the group.
So we'll advise all of them to keep playing. We're gonna get everybody's time.
The winner of the group advances.
It is, but I think they want time.
They want time to go to 190?
If they're if
Okay, and you're going to count them in once we get them all set?
Yeah.
So we should set them now, so we keep playing all the way through to 190?
four times just for the. All right, we are just about ready to start our first speed run. We're finalizing the rules here with our players. We are going to go from level 0 to level 19, so that's 190 lines. All of our players, even if a player's finished, we want to get some time, so go ahead and continue playing. Don't just quit. And we're going to be recording times, like I said. And when I get the go-ahead, we'll do the countdown.
Just kidding.
We changed the rules slightly. We're only going to give one player advance, so not everybody needs to finish. So,
Play fast.
yeah. Everybody ready up there? Got to go ahead from the ref, from the players. All right. First event, CTWC 10. Count it down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris! And off they go.
So up on stage, we have a nice international mix. Obviously, we have Corian from Japan, Chris Tang and Dilo from the States, and we have Lars from, I believe it's Belgium? Yes. So that's a nice mix. Obviously, this is the 0 to 19 speed run. And when you start on 0, there's a lot of pressing down. So you see our players building up high, trying to minimize the press down time. Look at Corian go.
Kauser has built a great
Sorry,
wall.
Kauser, my bad.
So this is reminiscent of the 1990 Nintendo World Championships because that was a timed Tetris event that started on level 0. So you see all kinds of crazy builds to minimize the piece time.
Mm-hmm. You just saw Kauser pass up on a Tetris because being able to stack up this high minimizes that drop time.
And so this is like whose line is it anyway? The scores do not matter.
That show's still on, right?
I think
I
that's
think it's still on.
relevant. Yeah, like
And you can see like people blocking their wells up really high. It actually does not matter at this speed. If you block your well, you should be able to unblock it pretty easily. We saw a nice little tuck from Chris Tang. Of course, he had to wait for it to drop far enough to tuck it. Boom, Tetris for Kauser.
Dilo is way up there.
So this is kind of like the 100 line strat, where you just play up top, you get a lot of singles and doubles. But again, it's minimizing that press down time that can be such a killer in this speed run.
It's a really different game, obviously, because we don't see the top players play at these such low speeds that they can mess around way up there. This kind of reminds me of Tetris 99.
Of course, there's no hold box. You don't get
No.
to see the next 5 pieces.
No fireworks.
You're still dealing with the NES Tetris RNG, which even at these speeds can be brutal. Boom, Tetris for Dilo. Let's see, who is 33? Okay. So Dilo and Kauser in the 40s in lines. We're going to 190. That's level 19.
I remember last year we didn't have a lot of finishes, so don't quit. If you're behind slightly, one mistake can cause a top out, and then you can slide into a victory.
That's true. You got to keep playing. We actually watched a pretty good one-night-only tournament that was a 0 to 100 line speed run, and you saw people starting over and actually still being the first to finish.
Those are speedrun rules. You have a bad run, hit that reset button and go, but we're not going to play by that. If you are out, top out, then you are out.
So Kauser has slid ahead a bit, but he is working with a slightly elevated left side situation. He's the only player that's on level 6 at this point.
This is definitely unique architecture for what we're used to.
Yeah, if you see this during the actual tournament, you should be
We
worried
should be booing.
for your favorite player, because
We should
this
be
is
putting
not
in
what they want to look
Negative
like.
emotes on chat. But in this, we're cheering them all on. Kauser
Tetris
nearly
for
at level
Kauser.
8, and this is where we're going to start transitioning to a traditional game.
We have Lars and Chris Tang tied up at level 5 right now. Plenty of time still to go.
Dila's hanging in there, level 7.
The worst color scheme, everyone agrees. Can't see, don't know what's happening.
We could see it great thanks to Trey's
Beautiful.
beautiful, but the players, not so much. I will
Everyone
say,
is
though,
playing on original
monitor
hardware.
upgrade. We don't get to
Yeah.
see the monitors, but they have very nice Commodore monitors this
Oh,
year.
nice. Yeah, everyone's playing on original hardware. This is NES. This is CRT, the cathode ray tube televisions. This is legit. Oh, and look at this drought up top. Doesn't matter as much on level 9, but still, we're getting into the 30s for Kowser. And there it is. Boom, Tetris for Kowser. And he will be our first to crack 100 lines. He's about 9 lines ahead of D-Lo. We have Tang and Lars in the late 70s. Boom, Tetris for Kowser. Tetris is all over.
Interesting strat from Chris Tang with the column 9 well. I guess that's sort of a
I mean, if you're trying to build higher, you don't necessarily want to use every long bar for a Tetris, so you might as well just
right.
stack up
so
a wall.
It's almost like the combo strat in Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Sure. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So Corian is advanced to level 12. D-Lo's right behind him, just one Tetris away. Chris Tang with another drought. My goodness. Ooh, it looks like a little awkward placement. It's an interesting strat from Kowser, just kind of 2 off the ground at the very bottom.
Yeah. We'll see when he decides to get rid of that, or if he will, or if he can.
Obviously, the hyper tapping can be a huge advantage in the faster drop speeds in terms of survival.
He did top out last year in the finals, so that's
Well,
just something to be aware of.
Very
These aren't
possible.
given.
Now Lars navigating a drought. Oh, gets out of it.
But the level 18 speeds
Ooh.
start at level 16.
D-Lo is a bit of a bowl of doom there in the center. Should be able to clean it up pretty nicely.
So everybody's paring their boards down to where you would normally see in a normal CTWC match.
Yeah, once you hit level 16, 17, and 18 are the same drop speed. And obviously the tournament usually starts on level 18, and that's what we're all used to seeing. So if you're up a little too high at that transition to level 16, it can really work against you. Kowser looking really nice, flying through 16. D-Lo nipping at his heels. We have Chris Tang and Lars on the very nice level 12 color palette.
It's very festive. Reminds me of spring.
And you can see Kowser still pressing down on level 17.
It's 15 lines to go.
And he's 1 off the ground still, so there's still a bit of elevation here. It's 0 to 19, not through 19, so they don't
Right,
actually
so
have to
10
play
lines
at
to go for
19
Kowser.
speed.
20 lines to go for D-Lo. Kowser's looking nice and clean.
That was a
with
good
triple.
adjustment.
2 more to go.
And gets that bottom
Little
one, and
draw. There it is.
Kowser
Nicely
advances.
done. Kowser advances.
I just want to applaud his dedication in hanging on to the wig for several years now. Looks great on him.
It's perfectly unkempt.
Well, we know who the original owner was. So D-Lo with a slight misdrop. If he can.
So our next group of 4, if you guys want to be ready here, is going to be Yanni, Metal Beast, Eris, and Andrew.
And that's D-Lo coming in second.
Eris versus Yanni, that's a nice matchup.
A little bit of a rematch.
We will this time, but next time we'll just be done.
pretty good.
They can do it in the post. Yanni Metal Beast. Yep. Who needs to be up there still?
And Lars makes it to 19. Nice
Well
work.
done, Lars. Well done, sir.
All right, if we could get Yanni to the stage.
Nicely done.
We're not in charge of that.
No, that's. Yeah. We have makeup tray gonna. They have makeup tray in the back.
All right, we're just waiting on some name changes on the display so that we can get going with the right names for the players here. So go ahead and warm up.
Eris is in player 2 in Chris's spot. And Andrew is in Calder's spot. I do admit I do like D-Lo Beast. That's a nice combo name. He's that guy. He looks like every politician ever. I didn't say that.
Andrew, all right, we got names up. If you could go ahead, get back to the start screen. We can get round 2 going, or match 2.
Yeah, match 2, sure.
Match 2.
When we get a signal from the ref, we'll count it down. All right. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
Again, a nice international mix. We have Eris from Switzerland and Yanni from Finland, rounding out the W in the CTWC. Thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate it.
Metal Beast is not used to the 0 speed. He missed that obvious tuck.
Tucks take forever, though. It might be a better strat just to misdrop and build on top of it.
This is the way we played Tetris the first time we opened it back in 1990.
You fools.
Yeah.
Yanni, already swaying. Gotta love it. It's fun to see these players press down. You can tell a lot of them normally don't.
The tucks are brutal at this speed because you really can't. It takes way too much time to push down and then let go and then wait.
And honestly, even pressing down, sometimes you press down, you think it's locked, and then you have to wait another like half second for it to really lock in.
So would you call Yanni's setup alternating burn Tetris builds?
This is actually a great strat for the 0 to 19 speedrun. You have a nice situation on the bottom that you can unlock pretty easily, and then you just play on top of it until the drop speed increases. They fell for it. We're hearing booms all over.
Should I make an announcement?
Look at this 74% Tetris rate for Andrew. Very nice. As long as you do them quickly. So let's see where our players are at right now. We have Metal Beast and Eris approaching 40 lines, which is level 4. Yanni's right there with 36. Andrew's there with 35. So it's a pretty tight pack.
In the exciting world of speed Tetris, we actually have pit stops. So we're going to do a controller change mid-game. Watch this momentary. Look at this. Let's get a timing on the pit crew here.
A controller swap. How dramatic.
Get a top off the fuel tank. Get some new tires.
Excellent,
well done.
Excellent. These are things you're not going to see in the main tournament.
No. and
If
that's-
all goes well.
That's my controller, so that could be very good or very bad. Let's find out.
Sabotage. So let's see. Head a bit. And then actually as the drop speed increases, it's a little bit easier to increase your advantage. As long as you don't miss drop.
I like the Tetris wells on column 3 and column 7. That's just the leaving the 2 gap on either side.
It's there are a lot of modern Tetris build philosophies about the best place to place your well. And you know, I'm sure people are very into what was happening
Way
up there.
beyond my intellect. I'll just notice it and point it out.
There you go. So Metal Beast making up a bit of ground. He's nipping at Eris's heels now. You can see him just building very clean. Got a little bit of a head shake from Yanni. Try to go for more Tetrises just because it adds time to your
At
your
least
weight.
multiples. You want to avoid the singles for sure.
Right. Single, single, single. You're going to be watching that animation
That's a
for
lot
a
of
while.
carbs with those extra buns. Let's go for the double.
Right. So you'll see more people going for triples and doubles, but singles, not ideal. So Eris is approaching the level 10
Eris
transition.
is in his first CTWC official live stage moment.
Gets there with the Tetris. Metal Beast still right behind him. And Andrew has pulled ahead of Yanni. But Yanni knocks down, nope. He waits, and he still waits. And nope, still waits. And then, nope, still waits. Takes a double, still waits. My goodness, I never know what Yanni's going to do. I love watching him play. An unfortunate Z, but the drop speed is still slow enough. It should be fine. Eris making a bit of a separation there between him and Metal Beast. He's at 120 lines, level 12. Still building very clean.
They're all in great shape to transition to a normal game whenever they want. This is as textbook as you would hope with.
Yeah, you can see people go a little too aggressive with the high builds, and then once it gets to the faster drop speed, their stack just cannot handle it. Ooh, Yanni with a Z burst up there. Not what you want. Oof. Slightly wrong pieces every time. This'll help. We have Peter 5 lines behind Eris. Right there.
Eris is cruising now.
He's got to build up a little bit, though, and Peter has a stack to work with.
How much higher do you want to go at level 14?
It depends on how comfortable you are at the higher speeds.
Isn't that always the answer?
Andrew's
Ooh.
stack looking a little cheesy up there. Couple holes all the way down, but hey, that could lead to really great down stacking. Oh,
missed out by
Eris with a
Eris. That
slight
could be
miss
trouble.
drop. He's on his way to level 16, which is
With
the
that-
same drop
That
speed.
16 transition, that's going to
Right.
be bad.
He's up just high enough. He's got a handful of lines to kind of try to get it down.
There we go.
That'll help. If he can get a line for the left.
And as we talk, Metal Beast has tied this up. He's just behind the 2 lines at the moment. This will be a fun race here. This is an actual, we don't know who's winning yet.
Ooh, and Eris still dealing with some rough pieces up there.
There it is. There's
A
RNG was his
helpful
friend
line
there.
bar, yeah.
Metal Beast's in trouble too.
If he can get anything.
Yanni could come all the way back in this situation.
So could Andrew. Andrew's actually ahead of Yanni.
With the controller change, the Bidwell magic, I like going to call it.
Peter's actually looking really good.
So Eris is at 18, 6 lines to go. Metal Beast is down at the bottom with 4 lines to go. One,
And
there
that's
it is.
Eris.
Nicely done, Eris.
Peter right there,
That's
but
tremendous
Eris
finish.
took it. Great work, everybody. So far, we have Kauser and Eris advancing.
I
For-
believe they're going to show something in the back, but we'll get our next
Next
4 players up on stage while we
squad.
wait for that. We have Chad Muse, we have Josh Tolles, we have Frank Westfall, and we have Friday Witch.
This is the American squad.
We have an all-international final so far, too.
So far. But this is going to wreck it.
Maybe-
Guaranteed.
yeah, guaranteed. Thank you. Thank you. No, sure. Was that his own control? What? Was that his own before, or was that? Those on the bars. So we have a replacement for a regular one. Then we can get one. Yeah. Okay. We could probably just get one from the back. I'll go do that right now. So, are they showing the commercial now, or?
I think so. Okay. Hope so. Lars left his phone up there. I brought it back. You may want to announce. I don't see him in the room, but he might be here.
If Lars is still in the room, I have your phone, dude. An all glasses bracket. I like this one.
Oh, everyone's got
Very
augmented
stylish,
vision.
guys. I'm right with you. Anti-LASIK team.
Just working on some camera adjustments, and then we'll get going.
Joseph, Chris Brady, Robin, and Paul Tezzi.
So another American squad.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It wasn't on purpose. We just kind of shuffled them, sort of.
On the mic, you have your girl, Heather, a.k.a. Jonas's wife, and Chris Bidwell, legend.
Champion and not a champion.
And I think we are set, so if the players can get to the main screen, we can get this party started. If we are ready, if we get the signal from the ref, count it down.
Sure.
3,
3, 2, 1. Tetris!
Ooh, Frank with a tuck, and then he tried to move the next piece, and his current piece wasn't yet locked. It takes a while for pieces to lock in at level 0 drop speed. We have Josh building a left side well, like it.
I suspect some hurt thumbs at the end of this match.
Yeah, NES controllers are not great on the fingers.
No.
It was a really nice adjustment from Josh for the next piece.
Frank is the world record holder in the NWC 1990 cartridge, which is a Tetris speedrun, so
Simul
he has the
Tetris.
strats.
Chad and Fredowich. Well timed, guys. You can see Chad willing the pieces down with his head. I think it was working. Keep going.
Do we need to hire a midwife to tell everybody to push?
And push and breathe.
Josh is way up there.
Josh, we saw last year, Josh can build high, dirty Tetrises and not even break a sweat. He's a very fun player
Did you
to
see how
watch.
long that delay was with the burn?
So actually, if you want to practice spins, look at how much time you have on level 0 to figure out the rotation. It's really
These
nice.
builds are crazy.
Boom! Tetris for Josh. Ooh, Friday Witch needs... She gets one helpful piece. Okay, she's fine.
She's great. Look at that.
So in the 100-line speedrun, you'll see people kind of do a tree up the center, just stack up pieces and then play on top of them, close to the top of the screen. Because we go to level 19 or through level 18, you actually need to be able to burn down and play on those levels. So you will not see that strategy here unless someone is feeling particularly bold. But for those later levels, it's going to work against you.
Yeah. These games are neck and neck, but since they're so tall, they're giraffe necks.
Oh my gosh.
You're welcome.
No, thank you. It is fun to look at the Tetris rate, even though it doesn't really matter in this particular matchup. We have, let's see, everyone in the 40s. This
is a good rate match.
Necks and necks is what this is. Frank with just a slight advantage at 52 lines. Everyone kind of has a different approach, whether you build a well, cover it up, and play on top like Josh is doing. Personally, the approach I prefer just makes a lot of sense. Looks great. And then you see Friday and Chad with kind of these high builds, but then a big open well, which also works nicely. I'm not saying it's bad. Whew, Chad getting real high up there. You see the Tetris head shake?
These are some anxiety builds for me. Yeesh.
It is tricky when you're used to the higher speeds. You see this color scheme and you think it's level 27, and your heart kind of starts racing. Oh, Frank. He's fine.
Look, 3 players with over 70, and Friday's right behind with 68.
She got a bad square, but she's able to unlock. Keep it open. Keep it going. Frank starting to pull ahead a bit, but Josh is right there.
Now, before they got that high, did they flip the KO over to attacker and try to get all the fireworks at one time?
Shiny, shiny lights. He's referring to Tetris 99. That is not what we are playing right now. But it is very fun. All right, Frank playing really clean.
Oh no!
This
With the
he
hanging
is
L.
nice flip tuck.
I think he's going to dig out of it.
The drop speed is still, yeah, there he goes, nice. Still slow enough that a misdrop like that is not that devastating. It can mess with your mental state for sure. Get you shook.
And Frank is in the lead right now with 112.
But Josh right there with 108.
Again, whoever makes a mistake.
And
will
Chad
fall
right there
behind.
with 109, and Friday right there with 102.
This is great.
What a matchup. Oh my goodness, indeed.
Tetris faster.
Chad keeps shaking his head. He stopped pressing down the pieces, and now he's just shaking his head. My God. A 3-line difference right now between Frank and Josh. Josh, I think, is talking to the game. They're moving too slow, he says. Just really nice, kind of elevated clears there from Josh. Great to watch.
Oh, missed drop by Friday.
Looks like a bit of a hang up there for Chad also.
A bit.
A bit, you
That's
know.
a snakehead.
He's making art. Let's see. And with that, Josh briefly takes the lead from Frank. He had 141 to 140 for half a second.
This is
Back and forth. He takes it again. Frank takes it back. Josh is now moving the pieces with his
And
body,
Chad-
and it's
Oof.
working.
this is going to go down to the wire. This is great.
So they're on level 15, approaching that 18 drop
And
speed.
they can start feeling the rhythm now. The tradition. Oh,
Less
this jump for
pressing
Friday
down.
might be enough.
Ooh, it's tough when you're up that high. And Friday is out. GG's to Friday. Tied at 160 lines right now, Frank and Josh. And Chad's right there with 158. Ooh, a little Z burst. Yeah, not great.
Chad's got to clear out that
But-
one guy, and he's going to do it right there.
Really helpful pieces
Josh
there.
is taking the lead at 172. 18
This
lines
is
to
his,
go.
I believe, largest lead of the match so far.
Oh, and Frank tops out.
And the crowd groans. It is down to Chad and Josh.
This is
Chad
a-
is back 6 lines, heading into level 18. Josh is already there.
RNG might be the factor.
Oh, that's
Josh with that fortunate line piece. He only needs 7 more to go.
Oh! Oh! The misdrop. And then the... Oh! And Josh is out!
Chad still needs to finish, though, with this Tetris. He did
and
it!
Chad takes it!
Wow!
Chad, your winner of round bracket 3. I'm literally on the edge of my seat. This is amazing.
That was fun.
Wow.
Our last group of 4 for the speed run. Your reigning CTWC champion, Joseph Saley,
Woo!
Chris Brady,
Woo!
Robin Bihara,
Woo!
and Paul Tezzi.
Woo! Everyone gets a woo. They're all great.
Everybody gets a woo.
Everyone gets a woo. Woo, Tetris.
Good show, guys.
Oh my God. Woo.
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Player 1 is Paul Tezzi or Mega Retro Man. I have it. This is my wife, Linda.
Oh my God. Hi. I think I saw a picture of you guys at the airport at 4:30 looking really sad. So congratulations on your something. Sense of adventure. Yeah. Don't calculate how long you've been awake. Don't do that. Don't play that game. It's a dangerous game. Nope. Yes. Yes. Well, that is silly. Mega retro. The man is implied.
All right, when we get a signal from the ref, we'll count this down. This is group 4 for the last spot in the finals. All right. Players ready in 3, 2, 1. Tetris!
Woo! They are all very focused. It's very serious. I feel like people know who Joseph is, right?
Some guy.
Who's that? Who's that? Oh, nice tuck. Whole body tuck.
That required 15 taps to get that over.
It's amazing what he can do.
As I'm
You see Robin dealing with the very slow drop speed, trying to tuck some pieces in there. Oh, just the wrong pieces for Robin. Kind of a bummer. And you see Mega Retroman shaking his head up there. And sticking his tongue out. You don't want to do that to RNG. He will punish you.
almost a regular Tetris game forces you to make a decision. This lets you be indecisive.
Yeah, back and forth, here, there. No, flip it. Ooh, Robin up nice and high, eliminating that drop time. And it is shockingly. Oh, actually, Mahara just took the lead by 1 line. Joseph not leading, now he is. Boom,
Robin
Tetris
Mihara
Robin.
with the lead over the champ. Robin's daughter is watching him up front.
That's true. She's cheering him on. It's nice to have that kind of support.
You're familiar with the family in the crowd, aren't you?
A little bit. A little bit. All right, so we have Mega Retroman in the lead with 36 up. Joseph, ooh, you're up high. He's fine. A little elevated clear. And then a misdrop, but he gets the long
let's see
bar.
this. Oh, no!
And Joseph tops out on level 3. It's the only time I'll ever be able to say that.
Oh my, I can beat 18,000.
F's for Joseph. I think he's going to be okay in the long run. But right now, F's for Joseph. Great adjustment from Robin there to adjust for the next piece. It was really nice. All right, so where are we at? We have Robin in the lead with 54 lines. Mega Retroman right behind him with 52. Oh, actually, Chris Brady pulls ahead, 57. This is 3 necks against each other.
So many F's in chat for Joseph. That's his first CTWC loss ever, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm seeing really good clean builds from all players right now. Just knocking down Tetrises. You hear the little bling bling blings?
I love me some flashy flashies.
It's the official term, I
That's
think.
what- that's my
Flashy
official terms.
flashies. And we have Robin back in the lead by 1. He's at, 78 lines. We have Mega Retroman at 73, 77. Stop scoring, it's confusing. It's anyone's game right now. Ooh, Brady with 2 rough pieces in a row. He'll be fine. Maybe. I love the left side Tetrises from Mega Retroman right now. Nice little change up, you know?
Joseph's so broken he went out of focus.
It was too much emotion for everyone to handle, you know? We had to go
camera
to the
was crying.
soft focus. It is Mega Retroman and Robin. Back and forth. And Chris Brady's right there, too. No one's really pulling away with the lead right now. We saw in the last round a lot of late game top outs. So there is a matter of you have to be safe. You have to be prepared for RNG. You have to be prepared for the drop speed. Anything can happen. Boom, Tetris for Chris Brady. And another one. Boom, Tetris for Regular Regimen. Bang. You can call your own booms if you want. It's
Robin
still,
with the center well, yeah.
Yeah, only it's a spread of 3-line difference between these players right now. So close.
Could come down to RNG, but I think it'll come down to skill too.
One would hope. That might be the largest lead of 5 lines there for Robin. And there it goes. We have Mega Retroman building up nice and high, so that could help him out if he gets a couple helpful pieces. And there, and then there, and yep. Boom, Tetris for Robin. Now it's Robin and Chris Brady right there. Chris has stayed nice and aggressive, building pretty high still and minimizing that drop time. They're all right there. They're all in the 130s right now. It's
How high
back
would
and
you want
forth.
your stacks at level 13? Maybe slightly past halfway?
13, yeah, maybe by the next box, you could feel okay kind of handling whatever RNG comes at you.
Hey, Joseph, who do you got?
It's pretty close. It's too close to call. They were all 142s and 140. Like, it's right there. It's anyone's game still. I mean, this was just randomly seeded, but what a close matchup we have here. Mega Rich Man, proud of what just happened there. An emphatic head nod. And timely long bar for Chris Brady.
One line separates all three players right now.
So this is the 16, 17, and 18, like we said, same drop speed. So this is tournament speed at this point.
This is a race to 15 lines right now.
You can still press down at this speed if you have a good plan.
It's intense. It's quiet in here.
Yeah.
We were all having fun before. Now it's serious.
Mega Retroman with a slight lead. He's at 180 lines. He's got 10 lines to go. There go 4. Robin's right there with 182. Brady's right there with 181.
This could be a split second. This is a photo finish.
Oh,
my
Mega
goodness!
Retroman!
Wow! Paul takes it by less than a second. Robin
we
was
need
right
a
behind him.
literal photo finish with the pieces and the animation right there. Wow.
Well done.
And the crowd goes wild.
So we have our final 4.
We have our final 4. So actually, Mega Retroman, if you want to just stay up there, because you've made it, my friend. And we need Kowser and Eris and Chad, right?
Chad 130, right?
Yeah. Let's get our finalists up there.
Do we know what the winner gets for this? Do we know what the winner gets for this? Suspense on the side stage. We'll let this play out real quick.
Yes, the mind meld is really something. Chasing down quite a score, though. Oh. Team Trey takes it. Oh, it's best of 5. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Okay, we're back.
Still practice, correct?
Yeah.
Do we know what they win?
Sense of pride. You're filled with determination.
I didn't catch that.
Oh, yes. Can't forget the accomplishment. All right, everyone is ready.
This is the finals. This is our final four.
Woo!
And count it down. Three,
Two,
two, one. Tetris!
So top left, we have Mega Retro Man, who just got through his winning round. We have
Barely.
it was a tough one. We have Chad Muse with the 3 top out victory.
Survival win.
Oh, we have Eris with the pretty dominant victory.
Taking out his mentor, Riani.
And we have this mysterious figure, Kowser, who's been bopping around the CTWC for about a year or two.
That hair looks fake.
No. Can't be. I have to say, I do respect how he wears the Boom Tetris for Jeff shirt when he's playing. It's a great look.
Order yours today.
So Eris the first to get to level 1. Of course, everyone's right there with him. Chad with a drought. Ah, he's fine. Tetris, Tetris, Tetris. All around. Tetris around the world.
So quiet.
That was a nice adjustment from Mega Retro Man because he saw the long bar coming right after that piece.
Chad with the classic double wide well.
I mean, it just helps for skimming. Boom Tetris for Kowser, boom Tetris for Chad. Boom Tetris for Mega Retro Man. You see Eris kind of going for a center well. Sometimes the pieces push you to a center well and you just have to follow them.
Mega Retro Man with 82% Tetris rate. Going for a max out in a speed run.
It's a bold move, Cotton. See how it works out. Chad with that classic Tetris head shake. See it most often when you get a Z or an S you're not ready for.
So Eris plays with his controller on the table, sort of like a arcade setup, except with a controller.
Yes.
I don't think he's a hyper tapper per se, but
He's a
it's different.
table player.
Yeah.
And we have everyone in the 40s right now. We have Mega Retro Man approaching. Oh, Eris is the first to 50. Mega Retro Man still building up right there. Ooh. That Z for Chad almost snagged the long bar, but he got it out of there in time. Still everyone pretty tightly packed together. Corian and Mega Retro Man advanced to level 6 at about the same time. Both of them with really clean builds. Just very serious play from every competitor right now. Boom, Tetris for Kowser. Ooh, Eris with a bit of a square burst there. And another one.
It's survivable, but the Swiss cheese is going to slow him down a bit.
Yeah, it's got some alternating burn shelves there. Chad is up so high, and that one hole in his stack is keeping him from... Oh, there he goes. Nice. As soon as I mentioned it, he's like, oh, it's fine, I'll clean it up. Don't worry about me.
So we are neck and neck with Kowser and Mega Retro Man.
T-spin from Eris. Nicely done.
Who I believe last year, some guy named Corian knocked out Mega Retro Man.
Interesting. I wonder why he's not here
Or 2
this
years
year.
ago.
Chad looking displeased with the placement of that piece up top. Oh my god, 4 squares in a row. He's square dancing up there. I mean, this is where the RNG can really just be brutal. In modern Tetris, especially with the 7-bag randomizer, you'll never get 4 of the same piece in a row. Oh god, and then Chad is trying to navigate this. More squares, because why not? Yikes. And Chad tops out, or is pushed out by the pieces.
The survival winner doesn't survive.
The irony.
Deep.
So, everyone, we have Mega Rich Man at 116, Airs at 115, Corian at 122. Still a very close match. We're on level 12, so the drop speed is advanced a bit, but they still need to be pressing down.
Eris has recovered quite well from that gum up situation from before.
Yeah, I mean, out of everyone's stack right now, Corian's looks the best. It's just the most fluid, the most able to handle whatever comes at him. Yes, that's true. Okay. I had to look at the other boards because they changed so quickly. Mega Retroman seems to be in a nice little rhythm. Knocking him down. Corian now about 10 lines up, a level up. Kowser. Kowser. Kowser, I'm so sorry. But as we've seen, anyone can top out at any time or pull ahead. Boom, Tetris from Mega Retro Man. If he gets the right piece. Just strong play from everyone right now. Kowser maintaining his lead.
He's widened that a bit by a level now.
He's up on level 16.
Now we're at your traditional 18 speed.
Still playing very aggressively, still pressing down, looking very confident. Boom, Tetris for Kowser. You see Mega Retroman shaking his head. Never a good thing, the head shake. No. Eris has a nice skim, another one. Knocks down a Tetris. But Kowser still about 10 lines up on everyone, and he is within 9 lines of
9.
taking this whole thing. I'm sorry, did I say 9? I meant 5 lines. Eris and Mega Retroman both at 173, 174 right now. Trying to chase it down.
Down to 2. There it is.
And
Double for
Kowser's your
Kowser, and
winner.
there's your champion.
He's your #1 speedy boy. Woo. Congratulations, everybody. Well played. And the crowd loves him. All right, nice.
Chuck, do an interview?
So bad. You're welcome.
That's just as bad as you.
I think with Corey, I'll be a little hard.
It's gotten better, but it's still. Kowser takes it. So up next on the main stage is Dr. Mario.
Yes, Dr. Mario.
So we'll have to do a little cartridge switch over.
30 minutes, yeah, about 30 minutes switch
About a
over.
half hour. I believe the team play is still happening on Classic Tetris 2, if you want to hop over. Some interesting team dynamics. Very fun to watch. Turn this on. What? No. Oh, nice. No, I was watching those and not chat at all.
I didn't catch it. I was bad. Yeah, I think we'll get it on the replay.
Okay. Sure. My mom would love
Yeah.
to. As long as they know it's
At some point.
We had have video. Hey, Eris, can you come back up stage? We're going to have a little prize giveaway there for the finalists. Mr. Vomps has your... trying to do everything at once. Can we get Dan Billups to the stage, please? Dan? Oh my God. Wait, this is important. I hate to interrupt. This is important. Look at the socks. Okay.
Also, hello. And nice socks. Excellent.
Okay, thanks. Yeah. You do a lot of walking?
That's in the final.
Yeah. They got points for us. So Eris, can you please come to the stage? We have a prize for you, sir.
Here? Sunday.
Okay, you want to see the bracket that's actually easy to read?
Oh, I don't think so. These look pretty small. But for the record, I would stand.
That's random draw.
I feel like I would.
You're 9. He's here. He might not be in the room at the moment, but he's here.
I think as the champion, you should have to decide.
Sure.
If your opponent gets to
Well, you're gonna have to go up front.
I'm going to have to go up front to play, but yeah.
Oh, you're playing?
Eventually, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were running.
I know Tetris, I do not know that. Thank you.
What do you do stuff by hand and have 5 different Facebook pages open to figure out what's what? What are the rules for that? It's the time thing. If we're starting at 4:30, I think we're going to do like level 5 for round 1, and then we might up it in a time situation. Like in later levels. So right now level 5. Yeah, level 5. And it might only be 2 or 3. I don't know yet. Maybe we'll do 2 or 3. I kind of want to keep it faster. Yeah. If we play level 14 as we normally do, we'll do to 10. Are we doing this or are we doing the 4-player? They have another setup with 2 screens of 2 players. What's your name?
His name was John Phillips. Like they tried to sign up out front, and they sign up online, and I just like wrote my name down or something.
Have you on? All right, so you're 19. So hard to read. I didn't see. I didn't write this either. So 19 would be playing 14.
I think I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, see, you put Mega Ultraman here twice. Hold on. See, this should be 19.
At the beginning, you actually have to do something.
That's the whole bracket. There's something. Oh, there. Yeah. Oh. That's why I didn't see it. I'm gonna go fix this thing. All right, so Kern's back in, and then Mega Ultraman was in here twice, so I got to fix this. This is Van Dwelen's fault.
Can you change the name since everybody's got their own real handles? Can I change my name to like handle?
What was your number again? 19?
19, yeah.
What do you want?
Derpy McFeeder.
Excellent.
Yes. See you in a couple hours. Yep, they'll have me. Hey, what's up, brother?
Oh, I took third in the speed run.
Tough goal, right? Or pound enough for you?
No, it was,
That's not Heather.
I'm number 19.
They were saying that it was like all four competitors within like 2 or 3 seconds of reaching 19, and I got it first.
Nice.
Yeah. Barely. I hit it double, then a that was it. Nice. Because I was at
Sweet. Thanks, dude.
184 for the double, 86, and then 190 for Tetris.
So am I back in?
Yes, you're back in.
My hands are beginning to
Yeah.
viruses are half the time. It's not
Yes.
even you doing it.
Yes.
That's great though.
24 seconds.
What's the goal? Just to clear the viruses as fast as possible.
It's versus play. So
Versus play, so
you can send garbage to the other player, but clear the board, or if the other player tops up.
okay, so clear the board fast. It's
Yeah.
the speed run that goes fast.
Sort of, but
Oh, that's
you
what
get
I was
combos
talking
and
about.
garbage both sides.
Yeah, okay.
So combos might be
Combos are helpful, but ultimately, whoever clears the board first wins. Got it. Okay, cool. I play versus Dr. Martin.
Yeah, I know. The TVs are too small.
John Long.
You're in here somewhere. You are seated though, because you're a Mr. Pittsburgh guy. So you've got to buy the second round, and you're seated 7.
For John Long.
You're number 21. You're playing Sarah Sparkle.
so 21.
It was randomized. So yeah, not based on the top 8 were all Pittsburgh players. Everybody else didn't play Pittsburgh. Gets to play next to us.
You guys are serious business.
We're so serious.
You're
I'm playing. We'll see how that works out. We're gonna do level 5. I think it was best of 5, but level 5 is good, right? For the first round.
Are we having it at 16?
The first stage you get a bye. So then the other 16 play a first round.
So there are going to be 24 total?
24 total.
Okay, cool.
what the
Speed high. Always speed high.
All high?
playing with ETC.
Oh, really? Shouldn't be that bad. Not that bad.
Because I've been playing with my girlfriend just the paladin.
Right. I don't. You can make any sense. Oh, is it a final? It's like just a one and a done? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix that. It was randomly drawn. It was weird. Yeah, no, I'm sorry about that. You know what though? Let's change that. That's not cool. It's ENG. Yep.
Thank you.
Sure. Uh-oh. What'd I do? You were Sarah? So you're number 12. You're playing Savar. He is he's the guy from Iceland. He's a good Tetris player. Yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah, because we messed up, so I'm going to let him do both. So, unless there's somebody else who doesn't want to play, which I don't think. We had trouble getting last couple, so how to start. Is your hair dark? darker? Change the color? Okay, just hit start. Okay. Oh, really? Yeah, I haven't cut in a while either. I'm pretty shaggy.
Do you happen to know the players for Dr. Mario?
I have the bracket up, yes.
Okay, so
So there's the top 8 players who play in Pittsburgh get a first round bye. So if you see a player bye, then we're skipping that match because they're moving to second round automatically.
okay.
So it's Joe versus Mega Ratchman, who we threw in because we needed to fill in the last slot.
Is that those two dudes over there? Is that so? Regular Man is Baltazar. Do we know if that's Joe or?
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
No, Joe's Asian guy and Susan's wife. But
So these aren't real good players who actually play.
no. Should we call him up? Are we ready to go? Oh, did Dre's say we're ready to go?
I think we're waiting on Trey for some.
Dre's playing over there.
We're waiting for him to be there. I'm not sure.
Are we live on this?
Should be, yeah. We're ready to go?
Sit up there.
All right. We're going to get the Dr. Mario we're going to get the tournament started here. First 4 players up on stage are going to be Joe Chang, Mega Retro Man, Ben Mullen, and I'm going to mispronounce that name. Enna. EUNHA. My apologies. Please tell me what it There she is. So we're going to be, since we don't want to be here till 11 o'clock tonight, we're going to play on level 5, high speed, best of 5. We'll up the level in the later rounds of the tournament. You weren't here.
NESCard.
Yeah, I know. I didn't get you in because. Oh, I'll throw you in.
Yeah, I can just go in one.
You want out again? NESCard. You want NESCard? Do you have your space?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Vince told me.
Yeah, yeah, and it was all because when I got here, he's like, here, set this up with this list. So I'm like, okay, we'll get you in.
Thanks.
All right. So. And I didn't make this bracket program. Yes, sir.
Wait till I change the name to start.
Okay. We're going to change the names real quick. Come on. All right, so it'll be the last game of the first round.
Awesome. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. So we got the rules up there, level 5, high speed, best of 5.
You were sitting here.
All right. We good up front? Everybody ready? All right. In 3, 2, 1, Dr. Mario! 3, 2, 1 virus. Okay. I'll take suggestions from the crowd about what we can use to start off our games. So up top we got Ben Mullen, who when I first met him was years ago, told me how great of a Dr. Mario player he was. And we got Joe, who was super excited about playing this. And he's dropping a quad on Mega Retro Man, so the boy's ready. And this is best 3 of 5, so we might be here a little while, but with the level 5 virus arrangement, the game should be fairly quick. High speed. Ben is down to 4. He is speeding through this. Joe's looking great too. That nice triple by Joe. It looks like Joe's a contender. Joe with the quick win. Ben with the quick win with that one. We'll keep games going, guys. You keep going, Ben. Yep. Etiquette would say the loser can tell when the next game starts, next round starts. Paul's gonna be tired. He's nearly took the speedrun tournament. Now he's right back up there for Dr. Mario. Ben's face looks like an actual concerned doctor. Have you checked your cholesterol lately? And Paul has turned this around on Joe. Must have needed a warm-up game. I like that little S formation on Joe's board on the right there. Oyun has in trouble there. Joe's left side is horribly broken. He's going to get a nice triple there. That was nice. Paul is down to 2. Not super buried. See if Joe plays some combo game to slow Paul down a bit. And Ben is taking round 2. So on Yehuna's word, you'd start round 3. Normally in Pittsburgh at the championship, we play standing up, but we didn't want to change the arrangement with the lights. So everybody gets to sit down this year. It's a close game at the bottom. Joe has made this interesting. Got applause from the side stage. Paul's open. He's free. That triple is just slowing him. But Joe's down to 2. And it'll. Oh, he missed the tuck. We get this one. There it is. Joe takes it. Wow! Wow! Look at that. That was a frame victory. Wow. Pog champs in chat. So when Paul's ready, he can start game 3, and Ben took match 1 at the top. Joe needs a second? Okay. Then next up on stage for the top match, we've got Burke versus J.B. Henry. We're gonna get a name change. He's the other guy. Burke's got the beard. I haven't seen him. Is Burke here? No Burke? No. Should we call for him? Is he here? Is Burke in the house? We got the brackets from signups, so if he's not here, we'll have to do a forfeit, but we'll see if he's here or not. Meanwhile, Paul and Joe are in a nice war. Yes, sir. All right. Burke is on the way, so we do have an opponent. Paul is ahead on viruses, but he's got a disgusting board on his left side. And Joe has so many threes that he can just paint the fence with combos whenever he wants. And we have a Burke. He's coming up. Haven't got a look at the beard yet. And Joe has come back to take the lead, 4-7. He's got a fairly clean board. Paul has got some sideways work to do to clear this out. He might want to. All right, go ahead and start. Burke and Henry. 3, 2, 1. Dr. Mario. Virus.
You can do it sideways, clear, or you can do a vertical clear.
Is that your trophy for your mind meld?
That is the trophy.
What is nice? Tetramino, another. Oh, it's like a light bright.
You can build the trophy however you want it.
You can rotate it. Yeah, you can rotate it.
And Joe takes it 3-0. Wow, Joe is strong.
All right, I got some catching up to do. Oh,
Power button there, I think.
where? Oh, right here.
All right. How are we looking? I just jumped in. Looks like we got a Burke T. Kenny in the top right against JB Henry. I think we still haven't decided that first match.
Down at the bottom, the next people up, we've got Sarah Sparkle versus Favar. This will be fun.
Please approach.
Sarah was super excited about playing, and we know Savar is competitive.
Sarah Sparkle is part of the Dr. Mario Discord. There's a Discord, so if you like what you see, you can join up and be a little more intimate with the doc. No, she's going to med school. She's.
Are you playing Tetris this year? No. I want to actually like that because the competition is
Up top. Oh, Burke with the early top out.
I wouldn't call that early. I think they were going for a while.
Oh, okay.
So the
I'm paying
the
attention.
late to very late top out.
that's pretty much
JB Henry with a strong opener. Looks like Burke hit him with some early garbage here.
A little interesting at level 5. The virus is more spread out, so the combo builds aren't as obvious. So
Yep.
it's more of a speedrun game at level 5.
This is a different format than the traditional World Championship, so it could favor some of these speedrunners. I know Nez Cardinality's in here.
And Sarah and Svavar can start whenever they're ready. We won't do countdowns in the middle of other people's games. That's kind of not fair.
Yep. I noticed they're sitting down. This isn't your work?
This is not my work. This is let's not mess with the light situation because I
Got
know
it.
how hard they worked.
Sure.
The crew here to get.
We'd see
the
a lot of
lights and
just torsos.
Yeah.
If they were. Got it.
And the small TVs, you really got to get up close too.
Right.
This
Oh,
is
Sarah had a cascading fall, but it got hung up on that yellow.
she's still ready with another couple. She clears out that yellow virus. She has a nice. Well, they'll should go that way.
This
Shut
is
up, Chris.
this is a
I don't need your
Svavar
hints.
first look at Dr. Mario. He tends to have that calm, collected nature.
Look at yeah, nice double there.
Nice little double.
He was telling me earlier that he was playing against his girlfriend in PAL, so he was unsure of the PAL versus NTSC difference.
Oh yeah, there's
But
going to be a timing issue a little bit.
He's handling all right.
We got a close one. JB Henry in the first game, I think, had a pill advantage on the clearing. Looks like he's maintaining that in this round.
Yeah, horizontal game by JB there. We love horizontal game.
The horizontal game will take you far, especially horizontal games tend to be a speed running thing as well. And he gets that double to finish it. That's 2 games for JB Henry.
Sarah's got the lead here.
Yeah, Sarah with that trips. Going to rain down some pain on our guy. And look at that effective garbage.
Oh, again. The pressure of being on stage.
Another double. She is wide open. She is going to take it with this double. And that is first game.
First round.
Sarah Sparkle. First round. Burke is looking to stay alive here. The beard is looking to stay alive.
JB's like, I got some too. Just a little bit.
Yeah, JB's beard
And I
is
made him misdrop.
streamlined for competition. Oh, that red is going to help. It's going to actually send a combo right back to JB. Return to sender. A lot of yellows on the board. Let's see how Burke can take care of these boys.
Savard, speaking of, has absolutely no need for any yellow at the moment. It's all red-blue he needs.
Ooh, that is a nice combo from Sarah Sparkle. That's going to be coming down right on top of Svavar. You can see that a lot of damage has been sent his way. I don't know if his girlfriend has prepared him for this kind of onslaught.
That's neighborhood good. Yeah, his left is completely cut off there unless he can.
That's a miss drop for JB.
There he
Looks like
goes.
the double flips are so sensitive on Dr. Mario.
It's kind of the opposite of the Tetris speedrun where you have to push down so hard to get a reaction out of the controller, whereas this game,
Yep.
the slightest press will register a flip.
I mean, Kenny's got the edge in board health, but JB just needs those two. He needs to break through to the other side here. Looks
Yep.
like he's done it.
He's got that one red guy left. Oh, Sarah with the.
Sarah, that's
a
two
dominant
games
win.
on Svavar.
JB's going to do some tuck game here, so he's protected from garbage. But if Burke
making it interesting, but here comes the winner. That is a
That's
decider
three.
for JB Henry. Well played, guys, on top. I believe JB Henry wins Burke's beard. I believe there's going to be a shaving. There's going to be a beard presentation.
That's like a pro wrestling type of stipulation there. Next up on stage, we've got Barrett versus Grace Cheng, who we just saw Joe dominate. That might be one of those husband-wife combination teams here.
Are we going to see the Barrett sunglasses at one of the qualifiers? Barrett had his. He knows the bright lights are upon him. And there they come out.
Oh, there they are. No, we're good. Thanks, though.
Meanwhile, on the bottom, Sarah Sparkle with a 9-virus lead. And those blues are going to fall. It's a big rip. Svavar has some combos loaded here. Let's see if he can slow her down. Oh, that
Sarah
blue.
needs yellow badly.
Bidwell, can you tell us about this Dr. Mario RNG on the Classic NES? What are we looking at here?
We're looking at broken.
Broken RNG.
You get one piece and you'll get the same piece 5-6 times in a row, which is statistically almost impossible. And Sarah that's a very pretty looking. Is that like cross stitch?
That was definitely cross stitch.
That's a heck of a win there.
Nothing as pretty as that win, though. 3-0. We're seeing a lot of lopsided victories early on in this tournament.
All right, so next up we've got Beast and Shen versus, oh boy, that is Joey Parker's lovely wife, who gave me this great name that I can't pronounce.
Sawaro.
Sawaro, thank you. So how are you today? That's just whispered in my ear. Up top, we got Grace. Barrett's looking good right now.
Yeah,
but
Barrett,
Grace is fast.
Barrett has been playing a lot of the mobile Dr. Mario game, which only takes 3 to clear. So let's see if that has sabotaged his classic game.
You see that cross there by Grace? I think she's cribbing from somebody you know.
Grace with that high combo. 10-5. It's deceptively close. Another big cross. She is prioritizing damage over clearing. Let's see if that works out.
Beast and Shen on the right at the bottom.
Oh, that's a
And
combo.
If you look at the bracket,
Barrett is
you can see
buried
that
under a
the
ton of garbage
TC
here.
spelled. So how are you
But that
doing
is
today?
that's going to
It's
go.
an odd screen name, so.
Oh, he's got 2 viruses, but so much damage on the board. Grace isn't looking a whole lot better, but if she can get a red, she's got a nice little cross coming.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This is one of the situations where you're at the end, but you can't finish because there's so much trash. This could end up in a top out.
Nice little
Ooh.
handlebar. Oh,
Was that practice? Is that for real?
are you allowed to practice like that? That looked
that was we didn't even have his name in, and that was for real.
Oh, Barrett is looking pretty clear on that left side. I feel like he has the advantage here. But you can't count Grace out. She's been playing so dynamite. Oh, she's got 1 left. Can she get enough blues here? Oh, and there we go.
Wow.
0-1, the comeback
Good
from
match.
Grace.
This is a unfortunate draw for Barrett.
I think we got the closest match on top here.
By far.
Let's see here. It's Sagtown took the first one. Let's see how my man Beeston's going to do it. Beeston is a modern Tetris player who's taken classic Tetris under his wing. Can he take classic Dr. Mario in the same aggressive way?
Barrett is in trouble on his left. Oh, and he got cut off. There's one
that's
escape.
another cutoff.
Grace is ice cold. Look at her.
He's not out of it yet. He's going to take the pressure off with a little bit of that, but man, that left side just getting worse and worse. Meanwhile, Grace is running
There
free.
it is. There's a top out.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. What? Whoa.
But now the top out. Surely.
Barrett's gone full
Nope.
Eddie Vedder. He's still alive. Yeah, I got a groan. Look at that nice creative double.
Staving off death. That's looking
that's
bad.
The death. All right, Grace up 2-0.
2-0. 2-0.
Beast doing all right in his second round here. He's ahead, but he's got some garbage clearing to do.
You have a very clear view of Barrett's stress gulping.
You don't like to see the different colors next to one another. You like to see rows of 3.
Yeah, those blues are wide open here. Barrett with the pill lead here. Let's see if he's just going to straight speed run this.
So how are you today is Joey Parker's wife, by the way, who's here for CTWC this weekend. And she's like, ooh, I want to play Dr. Mario, and she's doing quite well.
I mean, they make it look so fun.
Barrett doing all right in this game.
Oh, yeah, Beeston warming up, looking a lot more solid, looking a lot more confident with his pill dropping. He's doing the floating head strat where he's wearing the black shirt. Meanwhile, at the top, 11-9. This might come down to clears this time.
Yeah, this is.
Look at Grace's board. I'm just seeing a lot of combo potential here. Not a lot of mismatch.
She got rid of her danger on the left side. That was going to be critical.
Yep.
But Barrett has a sizable lead, not concrete.
He's running feet. He
are
he
one to
had
one
that
bottom.
combo. Oh, 1-1.
Blink and you miss it.
We got 4 players, and we got 2 very nice even matches coming out here.
I think Barrett's down to 1.
Barrett is running
Grace
free.
is going to have to play combo game to slow
Yeah,
this
this is
down,
going to have to be, but he can come up underneath it. It's going to be, can she slow him down enough? And she is going to have to not take her foot off the pedal here. She only has 4 left, but that is going to do it.
Barrett, well done.
Staying alive.
We got some good matches now.
I like these level 5 quick matches.
Is this something that'll make its way to Worlds?
Oh, hell no.
No. So you like it, but you don't like it that much.
You're right. I like this. This is fun for tonight. Just like the sitting down thing.
You can see a little bit of indecision on Beast and Shen's board. It's just, there's a lot going on. You can't blame the man for wanting to take a moment, reassess. Meanwhile, up top, 14-15, dead even. That right side for Grace needs to get unlocked. I don't know how she's going to do it. Oh, she got underneath it with a nice combo, and that is going to be a little bit of a headache for Barrett here. Oh, Barrett with a nice tall combo there.
Look at that quad.
Oh, that quad coming. That's going to hurt a little bit.
That also took out 2 viruses, so you'll take that every time. Sometimes the garbage helps. So how you doing is about to take this round here.
Oh, yeah. No, so how you doing is just running free a little bit. Beaston's a little bit buried. It's going to have to unleash the inner beast to just combo up here.
Grace has some there's no real obvious place for Grace to go in this situation.
Yeah, this is just kind of a quagmire here.
Barrett has nothing but blue, seemingly nothing but blue, but the reds are hard to see from back here.
Nice
they are there.
Hinge combo. Yep. Grace only has 4 viruses, though. There's something to be said about just not having a ton of viruses on the board here.
Nice L. But that garbage cut off her tuck situation.
Oh, and just like that, Barrett has cleared half of his viruses.
Barrett has gone full packy.
Looks like he's missing some spins here, though. He's...
Ooh. 5-4. Who's going to take this?
Just knowing what you're up against a lot of times can put a lot of pressure on you here.
Grace did finally get the tuck. She's down to 3.
How is this?
There's a nice horizontal. That yellow isn't too bad.
2-4.
That red one at the bottom is going
Access.
to be an issue. Nicely done by Barrett. Down to 3. He's open.
He's open, but he's not that open.
No.
So he's going to send a little bit of some damage back here.
Barrett's open on both ends.
Oh, this could be it. This could be the decider here.
Wow.
Wow.
Another 1-1. 1-0.
That is
good stuff.
That's the second time in 4 games. So
we thought this would be a sweep, and Barrett's like,
It's getting tense. So Barrett has taken 2 in a row to stay alive here. He was really against the wall. He's shown us a lot here. We can't see his eye of the tiger because he literally is wearing sunglasses.
Unusual board up the top that there's almost no blue viruses.
Great combo last second from So How Are You Today? She's doing fine, if you're asking. But Beaston is not to be counted out here. Maybe starting to count out.
Yeah, I think there it is.
Wow. Well done. Well done. Great games on the bottom. Thanks, Shen. And we'll see. So how are you doing today in the next round?
Next up, we have G.I. Jane versus, get this one, Derpy McFeeder. You definitely win best screen name of the night, sir.
I love having fun with those names.
G.I. Jane came on the Discord a few weeks ago and was super excited to play in this.
Yeah, there's some crisscrossing going on here at the bottom right for Grace.
6-6. What am I doing?
This is so tight.
Barrett's got the cleaner board.
Yeah, Barrett's got the cleaner board.
Grace is going to have to go into combo mode if she's going to slow Barrett down right now.
He's very self-critical. You can see how self-critical he is.
This would be one heck of a comeback.
There's not much stopping here. Oh, he's going to go for the combo to finish it.
Oh.
That is going to do it. The comeback is complete.
That's a swag win.
Wow.
Excellent game by Grace, though. That's some final round quality material there.
Incredibly exciting stuff at the top there. Thank you guys very much for entertaining me on this day.
All right, then we got our last match of round one. We got Peter, P-E-D-E-R, versus Nescard.
So this will be one to watch. Nescard was actually one of the first Dr. Mario speedrunners. It's become a lot more competitive since he entered the game. But let's see if that speedrunning pedigree comes across.
Yeah, I got 8. I just skipped. There were 16 slots, so I only filled in 8 of them.
All right, on the bottom, we're already having games here. Looks like G.I. Jane took the first one. Derpy McFeeder doing very calculated drops.
Do we have a Peter in the house? Because we have a replacement if he's not here.
Peter.
P-E-D-E-R.
We're looking for Peter.
You're up.
Yep.
And a man stands up and goes to stage.
Looks like 18 to 18 on the bottom here. A lot of clean boards. I think these players are content with just kind of playing their own game, clearing, not sending too much garbage. It's nice to see. Never mind. Derpy McFeeder with a huge combo flying out.
Oh.
G.I. Jane just playing solid. Down 4 viruses, though. Very hard to see those red viruses from here. Derpy McFeeder is wide open here. He's running. He's running free. We'll see what he makes of that left side. Left side's looking a little convoluted, but he can take his time a little bit.
It's starting to get a little fast. This is what the high speed does. If you don't get those top viruses early on, they become a problem and they start to fester.
You can see that there's a little misdrop there. You really need to be confident with every button press at that height and speed. And we've started on the top. So we're getting some damage flying back and forth here. Peter does not. He heard Speedrunner. He's like, set him up.
A real stage to start warming up. Thank you.
And Derpy with the win.
Derpy evens it up 1-1. Just playing nice, smooth, ice cold, pharmaceutical Dr. Mario.
Peter's looking great except for that guy on the right top.
Yeah, he's going to have to go up and meet it. It's insulated from damage. But he needs a lot of yellows.
You got to be careful not to cover up the guy on the bottom right in the process. And I think this might be the door for Nescard to take this match over. Oh, but no.
That left side is looking that is festered.
The top out.
It came out of nowhere.
It'll happen at the high
It
speed.
can be an overhang here, and that is a quick decision. These games are starting up so quickly. We barely have any time to process